Hey guys, welcome back to another upload. So 1 year today when I lost my beloved Ozzy. So this park that I've come to now, this park that I'm in now, we had many happy walks in this park. This was the very first park that I brought Ozzy to, the very first one, and it was also the very last. Brought him to this park the night before he got put to sleep, and I haven't been back here since. I've not been back here since that very last time that I brought Ozzy here. So I'm gonna have a walk around now and do some reflecting, and yeah, because like I say, we had some very happy times in this park. So there's lots of times that I'd bring Ozzy here, and of course people would be out feeding the ducks, and Ozzy would have pleasure in trying to steal the bread, either trying to steal the bread that people were feeding the ducks, or skirting the ducks off while the people were feeding him. Oh, honestly, what an absolute goofball Ozzy was. So yeah, the amount of walks that we took through this park on dry days and also very wet days, you know, days where we just didn't want to come out and stay home where it was nice and warm and dry. Right here is where Ozzy fell in. Ozzy fell in right here at the most muddiest part, and he was absolutely black, filthy and black, and I'd literally only just give him a shower the day before, and yeah, he went and got himself absolutely bloody filthy. You know, Ozzy brought a lot to my life. He did a lot for me, a hell of a lot. He grounded me. He taught me to, you know, slow down, take it easy, enjoy, you know, the smaller things of life. And there were many times when I'd come here, sit on this bench right now where I am, and do a lot of self-reflecting. Yep, many times I'd sit here on this bench where I am right now whilst Ozzy ran around being the Ozzy that we knew and loved, making friends, going down to the water, playing, and I'd sit here just reflecting on life. Yeah, like I say, he helped me out so much. He really did, and I don't realise, you know, I didn't realise how much I needed him, and what he actually did for me. He just brought me so much joy, and yeah, it was just absolutely best dog ever. You know, best thing I ever did was getting him and having him. I had obviously countless of endless fun with him, as you know, and I'm just so glad that I've got all my videos of him to look back on and reflect. The big question is, where do I scatter his ashes? You know, where do I scatter his ashes? We've had so much fun in this park, all over this park, little, you know, things that he's done around here, little daft things that he's done, that I really don't know where to scatter his ashes. You know, I could just do it right here, you know, I could do it down there. I don't know. I'm just going to sit here and it'll come to me. It'll come to me. So this is another one of our favourite spots right here. Another bench I used to sit on, and Ozzy would play along here. One time that it was rolling in that spot right there, and he nearly rolled into the water. Another day where he got absolutely filthy. This is where Ozzy had his very first play date. His very first, shall we say, female companion. Where I brought him here and he met a lovely little dog that he went absolutely berserk for. And if you don't remember, Ozzy used to get very, very randy. So there were one time here when Rebecca was sat patiently feeding the squirrels, sat down waiting for them to come up to her so she could feed them. But as you know, Ozzy weren't having any of that, and Ozzy would spot them and go and chase them off. And that would send Rebecca off in a bit of a puff. She'd waited so long for one to come close so she could feed him, and Ozzy had chased him off, which was really funny. Natty, Natty. But then of course there were other occasions where we've been here that many times, and Ozzy get used to seeing the squirrels that much that eventually the squirrels would just come up to us like this, and Ozzy would just sit there, good as gold. Look, this is how timid these squirrels are, that they're quite happy to come up to us. But unfortunately I've got nothing on me. I wish I'd bought some nuts now. But yeah, it got to a point where we come here that many times and watch the squirrels and feed the squirrels that Ozzy would just literally sit there quite happily and let us feed them without scaring them off, which was always super fun to do. So yeah, I think I'm going to scatter his ashes right here, and as I'm about to scatter them, the heavens are opening up. It's kind of good really, because there's not much wildlife around here. Usually this bit is filled with loads of birds and whatnot, so as it's quite quiet here, apart from these little ones right here, which I kind of hope they stay there. I don't want to cover any wildlife in Ozzy's ashes, but yeah, I think if I do it here, I think it should be safe. Quite a lot. It's quite a lot to scatter. So I didn't quite think of this as soon as I got this out to scatter. They came swimming over thinking it were bird food, and I'm scared to scatter it in and then they come along and eat it. So as much as I want to scatter it here, I don't want to scatter it where there's little baby birds and other wildlife. So I think I'm going to go back to my reflection bench, mine and Ozzy's reflection bench, and I'm just going to scatter it up there as much as I'd like to scatter his ashes across the water, yeah, I think I'll go and do it where there's not going to be any baby duckies swimming around where they can come and eat it. I mean, yeah, I think the reflection bench is probably the next best thing to down by the water. Like I say, if there wasn't as many wildlife around, I'd scatter them there, but it's nice and quiet around here. There's not much wildlife apart from the squirrels scattering about. I hope they don't come and try and eat it. Oh, this is, you know what I mean? I don't think they will. I think it'll just get blown away. But yeah, let's set you up here and we'll do it here where Ozzy used to run around while I used to sit there on the bench. Fly free, Ozzy, fly free, and I'll see you up there at the big pearly gates. I hope you have lots of fun in doggy heaven. Kept a little bit, keep a little bit, just for keepsake. I don't like to think of splitting him up, but you know, I have to keep a little bit. Ozzy's got a visitor. Ozzy's got a little visitor. She's just come to drink some water. Oop. Oop. Oh. 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 You can see it. Oh. Don't try and eat Ozzy's ashes. Don't try and eat Ozzy's ashes. Do you think he knows? Do you think he knows? Look. Look. Oh, I think he's having a look, but he's not touching it. He's having a smell. He's having a smell. Look. Oh, he's having a smell of it. Oh, he's come to say hello. Well, come to say goodbye, should I say, to Ozzy. Oh, that's so cute. I'm literally going to think you were going to try and eat it then, but you were just coming to say bye-bye. Oh, that's so sweet. Bye-bye. He's still waiting to be fed now. You can see I've got the rest of this in my hand, and I think he thinks it's food. Oh, I need to come back with some more nuts. I should have bought some nuts, shouldn't I? I should have bought some nuts. I haven't got any food. I'm sorry. See how friendly these are. They're so used to being fed around here that they come up so close. If I had food on me, it'd literally come right up to me. Bye bye. Look, now even the ducks have come over. Even the ducks have come over. Don't try and eat Ozzy. No, don't try and eat Ozzy. Don't try and eat Ozzy. Don't try and eat him. Oh dear me. Dear me. Yeah, I don't think them ashes will taste too good. So there we have it, guys. We have it 1 year to the date, and you know what? People keep asking me, obviously, am I going to get another dog? Am I going to go out and go and get another dog? Well, it's a tough one, isn't it? It's an absolute tough one, because coming to the decision of putting Ozzy to sleep and going through the last couple of months, you know, towards the end of his life was so hard, so difficult, that I don't want to go through that again. I really, really, really don't want to go through that again. It was horrible. And it kind of does scare me out of getting another dog, if you like. It really does. It really does put me off getting another one, because I don't want to go through that again. But I'm getting doggy booty. Not gonna lie, I'm very, very, very doggy booty every time I come to the park. And as I come here today, come across this little dog, this little cutie patootie little, you know, only about 10-week old. And as you know, chatting to the owner, and as another couple are starting off their life with the lovely, adorable little doggy, absolutely beautiful little doggy, obviously got many fun years ahead to come with it, you know. Obviously only a little baby, that before long they get old. And he was telling me about how he's got another dog at home where his back legs are going, and I said to him, that's exactly what happened to Ozzy, you know. And I was telling him about, that's why I'm here today. I'm here to spread Ozzy's ashes. And towards the end, Ozzy's back legs were going to the point where he just couldn't walk anymore. So yeah, it's, as me, you know, you have all them fun years with your beloved companion, and then sadly the time comes where you have to let them go and put them to sleep, for many reasons. But that being said, it's not to say I won't get another dog. It's not to say I won't get another dog, because like I said, I am very, very doggy booty. However, I want to, you know, I want to go out and do things of my own first, achieve things of my own, you know. Like I say, Ozzy taught me a lot over the years as I had him, and filled me with a lot of confidence to get out there and do things. And as you know, this year I set about wild camping and going on lots of crazy adventures, and I want to go on a lot more. I'm going to go out on a lot more in years to come. So right now I'm not ready for another dog. As much as I'd love another dog, I'm not ready for one, and I'm not going to go rushing in to getting another dog anytime soon. So when the time's right, when the time comes and the time is right, later on down the line, I will definitely get myself another dog. Most likely will most certainly get another dog at a later stage, but right now I just want to enjoy myself, going off travelling, and yeah, going on my crazy adventures, and remembering all the good times I had with Ozzy, because like I say, we had so many good years together. You know, I got him later on in life. I didn't have him from being a pup, but the time we did spend together was obviously absolutely incredible. And as you guys know, we were absolutely inseparable, and I miss him every day. I do miss him every single day, especially when I come back to, you know, our favourite spots, our favourite walks, our favourite locations, and I see other dogs that kind of look like him, or other dogs that, you know, he used to play with. I definitely do miss him. So I hope you've enjoyed this, and let me know of all your doggy stories down in the comments below. I know yous all will. I know some of yous have already, you know, told me in the past. Go back and watch this upload, of course. And you know, I know in that video a lot of people are today doggy people, and I've got a lot of fun stories to tell. So yeah, tell me all about your dogs down below. Obviously, have you lost your beloved companion? What did you do with the ashes? Did you bury him? You know, let me know down in the comment section below, and I hope you enjoyed this. Bye.